guys, what's up? She Pirate here, and today I want to discuss Jefferson nickels. I know that's something a little different that I normally show here on my channel, but I came across a few in pocket change and going through coin bags from our Loteria games that I have gathered a few silver nickels and did a little bit of research on them, and of course using my Red Book 2021 edition. I have come across some more information that I'd like to discuss with you today. And of course, any feedback would be much appreciated. And for those of you that have received my cheat sheet via email, I have updated it with some of this information. So I'll be more than happy to send you an updated, because I've also updated some of the coin information on the others as well. In this video, I will be giving away a red book. It is used obviously because it is the 2018 edition. So please watch through the video and I will give you instructions soon. Good luck to everyone and hope you like this video. Let's go. All right, here we go. I'd like to discuss the design. All of the ones that we will be viewing today have Jefferson image on the obverse, and this image was actually minted from 1938 to 2003. The design was by Felix Schlag, and he actually entered a contest, and his design won for Jefferson on the obverse and the Monticello on the reverse. And he also won $1,000 prize. So I thought that was pretty neat. According to the Red Book, his design confirmed the definite public approval of portrait and pictorial themes rather than the symbolic devices on our other coins, such as the Lady Liberty, the Eagle. So I thought that was really neat, and also the wheat cent, it seems to be more of symbolic than these pictorial images here. All right, so Jefferson is looking a little rough here. It is obviously heavily circulated, but nonetheless, the date is very visible. So that is definitely a bonus. I didn't see anything that we may want to be looking for other than doubling on the Monticello and the 5 cents on the reverse. And here under this scope, I don't see any doubling, but let's just double check it under the scope so that we can be sure. Looking at it under the scope here, I can definitely see the heavy circulation marks here on the reverse. Monticello has very few details, but again, I mean, the fact that a lot of the text is still here is incredible. I love it. And here is the Monticello, and I do not see any doubling. Maybe there by the L, if you can see there on the second to the last L right here. I'm not sure if that is doubling or not. So let's see it in a different angle, because you guys know that sometimes the lighting under these scopes can play a little bit of trick on us, on our eyes, on our heart, and get us all excited. And then you change angle and it's like, nope, it was a trick of the lighting. And you would also would have seen doubling on the word 5 cents. And again, I don't see anything here, maybe again here, but just because there's a lot of damage and circulation marks on these, I can definitely see that it may be just damage other than doubling. There you can see possibly some more of the lighting tricks. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? What a difference when you angle that lighting in a different direction. All right, let's move on. Before we moved on to the next coin, I wanted to show you that I have here from the Red Book the detail error that is listed. It is showing the 1939 information here that to look for the doubled in the Monticello and in the 5 cents. Then here up at the top, it will even show you an image of an example of that doubling. So you know exactly what to look for. You can see here on the book, that doubling is not very clear. So make sure you look at your 1939 Philly nickels under that scope just to double check it and make sure that the you don't miss it. All right, let's move on to the next. All right, here we have the 1940 Philadelphia. This one actually has a little bit more detail on Jefferson's face. You can definitely see the high cheekbone tone, the lips, even the eyes. So this is actually one that is pretty good condition for the age. Then you look at it on the reverse and Monticello again. I don't know if it's because it was lifted pretty high off the coin, and that's why the rubbing on it really took a toll on these coins. But maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below what your thoughts of why the Monticello is the first to be rubbed off on these coins. Again, we're looking at 35% silver, and the text on this is actually quite nice. The fields on it, you can definitely see some circulation damage, but that is expected for this year. All right, guys, here's the 1940 Philadelphia in the red book. As you can see, the mintage is pretty darn high. It's not a rare, but again, it's silver, so a lot of these were melted. We do have 176.4 million minted, and only 14,158 were made as a for the mint set. So that's interesting. Cool. These nickels may catch my attention after all, man. They're pretty neat. Let's keep going. Here we have the 1941 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel. And this is also a very high mintage. This is 203.2 million minted. There isn't anything crazy special about these other than they are, again, 35% silver. Now, if it was a 1941 San Francisco, we'd be looking for large and small mint varieties, but that's not what we see here. The mintage would be right here, right on top of the Monticello in the clouds there. But again, there's no mint mark, so we all know it's going to be a Philadelphia. All right, guys, now here is an interesting one. We have here a 1945 war nickel. And for those of you that do not know, the ones that were minted from 1942 to 1945, the 25% nickel material was removed from the mintage. So these nickels were minted with 56% copper and 35% silver and 9% manganese. I don't know how to say it. I'm Mexican. What do you do? But anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. These are very cool, and I'm actually going to flip her over and show you the reverse because this is a beautiful example of mint mark right there above the Monticello. So here we have the D for Denver, and again, Monticello is pretty much rubbed off, but you can see that there's a little bit more detail there on the back end of it. And you can actually see some of the columns there in the front as well. The text is beautiful though. It is very nice. I actually want to put this one under the scope because I want to see uh, where was it? I wanted to see the text around here just a little bit closer to see if there's anything that maybe we can find that's a little bit neater. There isn't anything really that is um, listed for an error for this year, other than, again, it being a war nickel and the mintage on this guy here. So for the 1945 Denver, there was 37.1 million minted, And the value of these are quite higher than the older ones that we just looked at. And again, because the war nickel was only minted from 1942 to 1945. Let's check her out under the scope. All right, before we go into detail under the scope, I'd like to take this time to give away my 2018 Red Book. It is in new condition. It is used, but it is in perfect condition. There is no writing in the book, and the information is accurate all the way through 2018 for mintage, and it will be yours for the first person that comments the years that the wartime nickels were minted. So the first person that comments, I will respond with winner, and you will receive the 2018 United States Red Book for free shipping. And you guys already know me. I like to surprise you guys because I am very appreciative of your support on my channel. And definitely when you guys comment, I read each and every one of them and I try my best to reply. But I definitely give you guys the watch time and love that you guys give me on my channel as well. All right, guys, so looking here at this point under the scope, I'm not seeing what I thought I had seen, which was some missing text. But what I do enjoy are these details on Jefferson's face. You can see the smirk there with even the wrinkle on his chin, which is really neat. I had never noticed that before. And of course, the white collar, which was very popular, very fashionable, along with these wigs that they would wear. You could even see the bow still in his hair. Well, wig, but nonetheless, this is a really neat history, and I'm happy to have been able to share it with you. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.